Vlogmas day 3. They're really trying to tell me something today. I've been comparing myself to other people lately.
Are you crazy?
I just started it a few days ago. Good morning, happy Vlogmas day 3. We are moving right along with this Vlogmas stuff. It's 8:40 in the morning. I went to bed past 3. I was up till 3 in the morning editing because I worked my double yesterday. And right away I'm up and getting ready for work. So I actually don't have any time. We have to be to work for 9:30 this morning. Look at these dark circles. They're really trying to tell me something today. And I'm gonna try to cover them up with concealer. But another day of Vlogmas. I am so excited to be vlogging today. I don't have anything crazy going on. I'm just having so much fun with this. It's been really fun. So like I said, I have to work today. I have 0 time for anything this morning. I don't have time to like journal or read or do anything like for myself, kind of like what I was talking about yesterday. I was saying like sometimes I have time, sometimes I don't. Perfect example, today I have no time. I got up like at the last possible second, trying my very best not to open my eyes until it was absolutely necessary. Here we are. So today is Saturday. I'm just working a lunch shift today, and then I have the night off, so does Tyron. So I don't know what we're gonna get up to, but because we have the night off, I'm sure we're gonna like try to enjoy it a little bit. I'm sure we're gonna like spend some time together. I would like to go to the beach. I keep thinking about the beach. Like that seems like fun. We haven't been to the beach since my mom was here, and that's been like 2 weeks now. So maybe we could do that. I don't know. We didn't have any plans yet, but I like woke up and was like, I want to go to the beach. Like I keep thinking about it, but depending on what time we get out, we might not have time. We're scheduled till 3, but like when you work in hospitality, your schedule is never like correct. Like you always like stay later if things need to be done. Like you don't just leave in the middle of things being done. So that might be the case, or maybe we'll get out early, who knows? And then we'll be in daylight. But if we don't get out early and we get out a little late, by the time we get home, it's gonna be kind of like close to dark out because sunset's so early now with daylight savings. So it all just depends. I don't really know what's gonna happen. So figured I'd start the vlog off though, because I was like thinking as I was getting ready, I'm like, when the hell am I gonna say hi to you guys? I made my coffee this morning, I made the bed, I just showered, and I'm off to work. So like, when am I gonna talk to you guys? I figured right now, perfect time to talk as I'm getting ready. Yeah, it's pretty much all that's going on. I got my coffee right here. I'm working on it still. Yeah, I'm gonna finish off my makeup, grab my shit, and we are off to work. I feel like I was just there because I was. I swear I spend more time there than I do in my own house. haven't had one of these in so long. The day has gone by. It is gonna be sunset soon. Before you know, it's gonna be dark in here. I'm in this spot all the time. I don't like this light. I'm changing. Now you guys know like my light thing from the last vlog. I'm changing the lights, hold on. There we go. So much nicer, more calming, so much better. It might look weird on camera, but it feels good for me. So I'm just gonna roll with it. I look orange. I don't care, I'm leaving it like this. I like the lights like this for now. I feel chill, cozy. So it's past 5, I'm home from work now, and I am so tired. On my way out of work, one of the chefs, she asked me if I liked those little Starbucks coffee things, that little glass bottle I was pouring from. You guys know it's like those chilled Frappuccino type things, and I was like, yeah, I love coffee. So she handed me one. Her name is Mama. We call her Mama. So I was like, thanks, Mama. I don't even know if there's caffeine in these, but like, I hope there is, because I'm hoping this gives me a little kick in the ass. I think we're gonna have more of a cozy night in today. It's 5 p.m., sun's about to set. I wanted to go to the beach, but it's a little chilly outside, like not a nice beach night. But we were looking at our like close movie theater, the one that's near us, and a Christmas movie came out recently called Violent Night. Sounds so aggressive, actually. It's like a Christmas movie, but like an action Christmas movie, I think, something like that. So I think we're gonna go to that tonight. Tyron and I have a little like Saturday date night, and then I think we are gonna cook some tacos at home for dinner. So we're gonna have a little dinner together at home. We're gonna cook, and that kind of be the night. I think it's just gonna be more of a relaxed, chill night. He just went to the gym, so I'm gonna take some time to get ahead on editing. I'm probably gonna do some reading later because it's been a few days since I read my book. I got a new book and I'll show you guys. I might journal. I have my journal here. I've been trying to do it daily or like every other day, as you've noticed. So I think I'm gonna do that. Have like a chill hour and a half-ish. That's the plan, that's the vibe. And that's all I have to say right now. All right, I'm gonna decompress for a minute. My brain is just not stopped at all today. And like I told you, I hate starting the day with work. I fucking hate it, and I have a lot of morning shifts recently, and it's not my vibe. So I'm trying to like mentally just like relax. And my camera's about to die. Awesome. I need to vlog about this right now. Okay, so I just was journaling. I wrote 3 sentences and immediately felt the need to talk to you guys about this, because if I'm feeling it, then I'm sure a lot of you feel this as well. So all of a sudden, I felt this strange urge to write down how I've been feeling like I've been comparing myself to other people lately. It's weird because it's not a conscious, consistent thought that I think about a lot. Like I don't sit here and like watch what other people are doing and feel like this jealous and like upset feeling. Like I don't let that kind of thing fester in me. But all of a sudden I was writing something down. I was actually just watching one of my favorite YouTubers kind of like while I was journaling, so maybe that's kind of like why. Regardless, I felt like it was a great thing to talk to you guys about right now, because I do this with myself every once in a while where I catch myself comparing myself, and then like I said, not in a way where I'm like jealous or I feel the need to like compare who I am and who they are or what they're portraying and showing to me. But it is something I think I have to check myself with a lot. I feel like this is like a normal human thing. Like we do this a lot as people. Like I feel like everybody does it at one point or another. Like I don't think you fully can ever get to a place where you're not gonna do that. But I think it evolves over time once you like develop more like within yourself. So for example, like I used to get like this a lot and get like jealous in the way where it was like unhealthy, and I would compare a lot and I would think less of myself because I wasn't a certain way. I was like that for a long time growing up in my life because of like the religion I was raised in, growing up without a lot of money. So I would always compare myself like, why don't I have that? Like, we're struggling over here. It's like so stressful and uncomfortable and scary, and like, why do they deserve that and I don't? Like, that was a lot of how I felt growing up. But over time, I've like really worked on that within myself, and like when I chose to like leave the religion I was in and create more of a life for myself, I kind of like stopped doing that because it wasn't healthy, and like it was like the specific circumstances. Like, you sit there and you compare where you are to where someone else is, but they're completely different paths. Like, a person got to where they are or is in the position they're in for a very specific reason, and you are not because of a very specific reason. Like, you are completely different people, and this is something, like I said, that has evolved for me, but I felt like it's kind of important to just kind of like talk about, just so you guys know that like, I feel like this, like I have felt like this before, and I'm feeling it like right now for some reason. So I was watching my favorite YouTuber, and I watch her all the time, and she like she's created this like, what seems like, you never know from someone's YouTube, but this like great life for herself. She has like her own house, it's beautifully furnished, like she has friends. This person's at least 5, if not more years older than I am, but our lives are completely different. I noticed myself like looking at like her house and being like, wow, that's nice, like that's cool, she can like afford all these things, and like I'm feeling like I can't. Like, that's how I like slowly started to feel, and it slowly became more of like a conscious thought, like realizing I'm thinking about this, because like you take in information subconsciously all the time, and like you don't think about it much, but every once in a while something will come up in me, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute, like what is that? Like we need to go over this. Yeah, so I was just feeling like that a little bit. I don't feel this like raging jealousy. I say raging because it's like, it's an aggressive feeling. Like, jealousy and like that longing for a different life is a very aggressive feeling. Like it almost makes you angry, and I don't feel like that anymore. I feel stressed now, if that makes sense. That's the only word I can think of, because I have a lot of like goals for myself, and when I see someone else where I would like to be or have things that I would like to have. For example, I don't have a couch. I feel not jealous, but I feel myself comparing like my space and my happy place, which is my apartment, my home, to this other person's. I don't even know personally. Like, I've just watched her on the internet for a while. It hasn't become like a negative thing, I would say, right now. Like, it's more just like, I wish I was there in that phase of life, but not like I'm jealous or angry that I'm not, if that makes sense. Like, it's almost like a reminder of where I want to be. But in a way, I almost like look down on myself. Not that like I feel other people are judging me, not that I feel jealous or insecure even. I don't even really feel insecure. It's more just like, say I'm in this little circle, or let me do it like this little circle so you guys can see what I'm talking about, and they are in like a bigger circle running around. So like, this is what I have, these opportunities, this money, these goals, this is what I've accomplished, and they have this money, these goals, what they've accomplished. So they have like a lot on me, but for some reason, though I'm not in that same circle, I still feel like I need to be there, or like I look down on myself for not being there. And it's not easy. It makes me feel stressed out. Like, why aren't I there? Why isn't my life like that? Like, not in an angry way, like I was saying earlier, or a jealous way, but just more like stressed. Like, I need to be there. But I have to like step back, because I'm getting a little overwhelmed talking about this. I don't know why, like all of a sudden feelings are coming up. I guess this is good, like working through things here. It's because I'm not where I want to be. That's really all it is. So it makes me feel stressed. It makes me feel a little overwhelmed. Like, I have so much, like I have so many things I need to accomplish before I get to that point. And this sounds silly because I was just talking about a couch and a house and a this and a that, but it's more than that. I think that's like the surface level, but I think deep down it has to do with more of like being unhappy with where I am personally in my life with myself. And I think it's really easy to compare yourself and it be like always like directed towards someone else. Like it's almost like taking your anger out on someone, like why do they have this or why don't I, you know? But it's not that, it's more just like I see things that I want in a life that I want for myself, but I'm not there, and I also don't have the circumstances to have that just yet. And there's some things, like I mentioned, like say like the family stuff, the parents together, the well-off, like there's like certain things, like those are things that I will never have. And it's like there comes to a point where I have to go through this process of accepting it and just understanding that my life is never gonna look like this person's or these people's, or I'm just using it, like I said, this is not about anyone personally, it's just an example of what sparked this thought process. I feel like I need to keep saying that. But like there are certain, like I'll never have a life like my best friends, or even a life like my mother's. Like I will never have the same circumstances as another person, even Tyron. Like we are together, we are living a life coexisting side by side. We're basically in the same job, we're in the same apartment, but like our life experiences are completely different up until this point. So it's like, I have to remind myself of that I exist the way I am, and that is wonderful. Like it is good, it is okay, I can accept it, I can want more for myself, I can want different things, but I don't need to look at other people, I don't need to like look at other people and long for a different life, because I am where I need to be right now. I like am in a completely different phase in life, and I have a hard time remembering that sometimes, but I just wanted to say that because I feel like these feelings can get very confusing if you don't know how to read yourself and you don't like sit down and like understand who you are. And I'm still learning who I am and how to deal with all these feelings and emotions, but these are like realizations I've had as an adult, and like I've really taken the time to like work and process through them, and I'm still doing that. I'm nowhere near. That actually, I'm gonna talk to my therapist about that. I don't think I've even told you guys about this yet. I made an appointment for therapy, my first therapist ever. I've never gone to therapy, but in a couple of weeks, I think 2 weeks, or a little over a week, I should say, I have my first therapy session. So very excited. I am nervous, but I know that all will go well, and I will take you along that journey. But the more I talk to you guys and like watch myself talk to you guys about these things, like I have to edit my videos, so I see what I'm saying to you and I choose what stays in. Most things stay in the vlogs, unless I'm like rambling, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't go along with the point that I cut it out, but it helps me remember what I want to talk to a therapist about, like to a professional who actually understands the brain and who has studied it and who understands why humans work the way we do. So I'm not a professional. I'm just talking to you about my own experiences here. That is like this whole channel. The theme is my life in my 20s. This is my life. So I just wanted to say that because I was journaling about it. I wrote like 3 sentences and I was like, fuck, I need to talk to the vlog about this right now. So talk to you guys. So anyway, comparison's normal. Don't let it fester. Because I'm trying not to. It's not easy. Like, though I don't compare myself in a jealousy type way anymore, it's still not, I don't want to sit with it for too long. I don't want it to sit there and get comfortable in my brain to like think like that and to process things like that. No, for a minute and then to address it, but not to stay there. Like, you don't have a home in my head comparison. No, thank you. So anyway, all right. Well, that was a fun, unexpected talk. I'm gonna get back to journaling and then we're gonna go to the movies. We're about to leave for the movies now. Threw a hat on, hair's greasy. It's gonna be in a dark room, so it's fine. Just plain tank top, blue jeans, and I'm bringing little crew neck sweatshirt. I'm gonna do that. I'm so excited to go to the movies. I think we're gonna eat after too. We're gonna cook at home. So we're probably gonna have popcorn and all the yummy things, but I think we're gonna do a little cooking later. Yeah, we gotta go. We're running late, so we gotta go. Can we please do a large popcorn and a large Diet Coke? Is that gonna be? Okay. That's it, thank you. And with butter too. Extra butter. Thank you. I've seen a movie in a little bit. Since, what's it called? Thank you. Do you think we missed the start of the movie? You don't think so? What do you want to bet? What do you want to bet? What do you want to bet that we... Okay, wait. I say we missed the start. You say we didn't. What do you want to bet? What do you want to bet? Are you crazy? Over the start of a movie? Thank you. I told you it started. I told you it started. I haven't? Look, I always lose the bets. I always lose. We never flip on it. Home for the movies. I just got a bath going, putting down some tea for myself, as well as my newest books. I'm organizing. So my newest book is called Golden Girl. It's by Ellen Hildebrand. I just started it a few days ago. I'm pretty sure it's about a woman who passed away, but she's kind of like watching her children and how they go through life now that she isn't there anymore. I have yet to like fully get into it. I'm only on the part with like the first day since she passed, so I don't really know like what's gonna happen. But let me tell you one thing about Ellen Hildebrand. Okay, I've read a lot of her books, like all her popular ones especially, and this is like at least my 5th book by her. She always has a romance. She always has a mystery. Something's going on. Someone is passing away. There's a romance. There's scandals. Like there's like so many things that like happen, and she writes from different perspectives, so you kind of get an idea of what all the characters are thinking and feeling. So I don't know how that's gonna be. I haven't heard much about this like from anyone else, so I kind of just picked it up at Target. As you can see, I haven't taken the sticker off. So made myself some rooibos tea. I'm gonna sip on that. It's getting a little cold now though because I've been waiting for my bath. Bubble bath, as always, is the Dr. Teal's bubble bath. I think I poured in the eucalyptus one, so it smells very nice in here. Very calming and refreshing. And I of course lit a candle. That on the wall is also from a candle. Just ignore, I have to wipe it off. So I'm gonna get in the bath now. I'm feeling a little anxious tonight. I don't really know why, so I'm not gonna talk about it until like figure out how I'm feeling. But yeah, I'm just feeling a little like overwhelmed and anxious right now. So I'm trying to like relax myself, read a book, get myself in a different headspace, and try to like calm down. I don't really know why, but yeah, I need to take a minute to just like breathe and relax. We're home for the movies, obviously. By the way, the movie was very good. It was funny. I liked it. It's definitely violent, so don't bring your children. It's also rated R, so that should also be like a forewarning. So yeah, all right, I'm gonna get in this bath because I need to like decompress a little bit. Makeup's off, contacts are out. I tried editing for a few hours. I'm exhausted. Look how red my eyes are. Damn, okay. I'm gonna go to sleep because I have to work a double in the morning. I have to finish editing in the morning before work, so I'm gonna wake up a little extra early. And then we're gonna have a nice, busy day. Can't wait. But today was really nice. It was so nice to have the night off, going to the movies and taking a bath and reading my book, just like all the things that I enjoy doing. It's just very nice and relaxing and calming. So ending the vlog here. I hope you enjoyed Vlogmas Day 3. Ending it from my bed, which I never do. So hope you all have a great rest of your day, night, whenever you're watching this, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.